Hey there guys, welcome back to another segment here at healthluminary.com. I'm genychevalier, certified FDN practitioner, and today on the vlog I want to talk to you about why you need to ditch your cereals. Okay, so just to give you some statistics first, do you know that Americans today buy 2.7 billion packages of cereal a year? So if you want to get a visual of that, if you actually lay the packages, end to end, it will actually reach the moon and back, according to a paper that I read. That's a lot of cereals a year if you think about it. So anyway, just to give you a visual, I don't recommend eating these things. And if you've been following me, I always recommend eating real food. I don't recommend cereals for breakfast in the morning. You're not going to get any nutrients from this. I'm lucky enough that my grandfather, who pretty much raised me, he woke up every day at 5 a.m. in the morning, okay, while we were all going to school as kids, kindergarten, all the way to even, high school, until he was alive, basically. He would cook breakfast for us every morning, wake up at 5 a.m. and he would cook every single kid in our house sunny side up eggs, one for each child. And then he would make some fried rice. This is basically the rice we had the night before, and basically make it into a fried rice and use the leftover meats that we had again the day before. So that is our meal every morning. But I know it's semi-healthy. It's not the perfect meal, but it's real food. And another thing that he would make us do is, it's his thinking about this, is that he will make us drink coffee before going to school to stimulate our brain. I know I'm not gonna do that with my child today if I have one, but that's what we did. I just don't recommend this. This is not real food. You're not going to see Apple Jacks cereal grow in the fields, This is not how nature would put it to us. The corn, yes. The problem I have with this is that it's genetically modified. Number one, the corn is genetically modified, and there's a lot of genetically modified ingredients in this package. Cottonseed, soybean, and there's also a lot of additives and preservatives and artificial colors, yellow 6, blue 1, red 40, and then BHT for freshness and stuff like that. So this is a recipe for actually damaging your gut health, your gut lining. And if you're going to have some gut issues, guess what? It's going to affect the function of your brain, since there is that connection. There is that nerve that's actually connecting our gut to our brain by way of the vagus nerve. So if you're going to have some gut issues, more than likely you may end up with brain fog or not being able to focus well. And if you're going to give this to our kids today, which I really, really highly don't recommend, they're not going to be able to focus and concentrate in school. They're probably going to be hyperactive, because all this is just carbohydrates on top of carbohydrates. And let's face it, carbohydrates eventually will break down to sugar. So that is more sugar on top of sugar on top of sugar. By the way, the sugar content on this one is 18 grams. That's quite a lot, So 18 grams, that is equivalent to about, give or take, 4.5 teaspoons, since 4 grams is equivalent to 1 teaspoon. So about, 4.5 teaspoons. And this is not going to be your last meal. You're going to be, since if this is going to be breakfast, I'm sure you're going to be eating lunch and dinner afterwards, and probably some other snacks. So that 18 grams, you're not only getting 18 grams for that day, you're going to be getting more than that. And I think people get this because of the marketing labels on these packages. Good source of fiber from whole grain. It's enriched with vitamin C, XYZ, whatever, okay? And like I said, I don't really recommend the American Standard Diet. You know, just flip it over, and I would say eat more of the good fats and good protein. And this is what they keep on pushing to you, that it's good for your health, but it's actually not true. Okay, so, and this is not a balanced meal. And yeah, you may add the milk for protein, but come on, okay? This is not a balanced meal. There's not much protein in this. There's no good fats in this. And there's just really more carbohydrates and sugar if this is what you're gonna eat, okay? Another reason why I don't like to eat these things is because, you know, by the time they're done with this thing, putting it in the package, it has lost its nutrient. It's basically dead, empty. It's doesn't have anything anymore. It doesn't have any nutritional value, because the way it works is that they're gonna ground these grains, okay, and then they're gonna cook them in super high heat for several hours, and then they dry them, and then they go through another process of being in the heat a few more times, okay, for several hours. And then at that point, they're gonna spray the cereal basically with sugar coating, you know, and also some powdered synthetic vitamins and minerals. I mean, I don't know about you, but that's not good quality vitamins and minerals. It's synthetic. I used to work at a natural health food store, and I can guarantee you that high quality vitamins and minerals are actually would cost you average about $40 per container, okay? Maybe you're gonna find probably about 30 to 40 capsules or tablets in there. It's expensive, you know, and this is $1.50 in this package. This package is $1.50. I bought this at a hotel that my husband and I stayed in, just for the sake of, you know, using it as a prop for this, for the vlog. But that's not the vitamins and minerals that you want for yourself. You know, you want some good quality vitamins and minerals. So ditch this, really ditch it. Another reason, and I think this is really, really important that people need to know, is that there's a lot of mycotoxins in these things. Mycotoxins are actually toxins or compounds that have been produced by mold. Mold is in the fungi family. So they actually saw 3 different types of mycotoxins out of 237 samples of, you know, cereal packages in this study that I was reading. And they found that a lot of these toxins have very, very bad effects in our liver function, liver health, kidney, and even it disrupts our endocrine function as well. So say for example the aflatoxin that they saw in the test, that one actually causes liver diseases and liver cancer, and it accounts for about 41% of the cereals are infected by that. And then the ochratoxin, which is carcinogenic to humans, and it's bad for the kidney. They found about 48% are infected. The zearalenone, or ZEA for short, about 58%, was it? About 55% of the cereals are infected by that. And it's known to actually cause estrogen disruption in animals, and you'll actually find them in grains, barley, corn, rice, sorghum. My solution that I would like to recommend to you, if you're interested, is really, there's no nice way to say it, okay? You have to cook your food. Don't eat this. You know, how long does it take to crack an egg? Okay? And have some pastured bacon or something like that, or like I told you, use some meat that you used from the night before. It doesn't even have to be eggs. Breakfast can be any meal, that as long as it's real food. you know, you can eat leftover food from the night before, and that can be your breakfast. You know, it doesn't always have to be just eggs and bacon. Yeah, you know. So just stick to real food, cook them, and get rid of this. Ditch this thing. It's bull crap. This is nothing but crap. Okay? How do you expect, if you intend to go to the gym and you want to be, you know, you want to be beastly or doing some HIIT, or even yet maybe just some medium or to high intensity kind of workout, and you're going to eat this, you're not going to perform that well. You know, you're going to tire easily. It's a recipe for adrenal stress. So anyway, guys, that's all my rant today. Ditch that. I'm gonna put this when I'm done vlogging straight to the trash bin outside. That's where it belongs. I would like for you guys to share this vlog. I'd like for people to know this information, get it to as many people as you can. I would appreciate it. I will leave all of the resources, all of the materials that I read for this vlog in the description below. And by the way, Health Luminary is actually getting a facelift right now. So if you actually go to my website, you're not going to see it. You're going to see a construction page. So anyway, guys, I'm out. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. So have a great one. See ya.